Right. Alright. So, give me a pause on that. Yes, okay, so that was my first appearance on the Bad Girls Club. And so what I did after that was, like any good person graciously put in the position that I was put in, I wanted to know what other people were saying about this. So I started combing the Bad Girls Club forums, YouTube, and Twitter for people who were talking about this. And what I have right here is a nice little a nice list of the things that people were saying, and I'm going to share this with you guys. So the first thing I did was I went to the forums on oxygen.com, and I know there's a lot of people who still use message boards, clearly, but I think message boards, this is extra hilarious because message boards are like slightly out of date, like kind of on the way out. They're awesome for really specific things. So I guess this counts as that. But there are a shitload of people on the Oxygen Network message boards. So I go to message boards and I say, hi, this is Chris. I was on tonight's episode of Air Stacks, and I would like some honest feedback for my appearance. So. Oh, and I also say, if you guys, cause I had no idea how much this would blow up on the forums. I said, if you guys want, you can just tweet me your responses. So that was my first message. Then Brooklyn Mama, username Brooklyn Mama says, you were so lame that I doubt anyone will ever tweet you, loser. To which I replied, I said, yeah, right. I already got 100 tweets from you just writing that. So I can use technology against them because I feel like not everyone knows about what's going on. But Hoops is on to me. Hoops says, yeah, right. You got 100 tweets in 2 minutes. Cough, lie, cough. Which I actually did get that many tweets in 2 minutes, and we'll talk about that very shortly. Sticking to the forums, Loca Chica says, it was a little weird that you were making eating movements while you were bumping and grinding. What? Is it not enough to keep your attention that you gotta eat? Men. Very valid question. Mrs. Garrett 666 says, hey Chris, here's some great sites to help you take that next step in your life and your career. eHarmony.com, Match.com, DateHookup.com. Oh. I know. I can't believe I kept logging into this message board. But Brooklyn Mama had a really good point. She quotes Miss Garrett. You know, when you press quote, it has their question in there and you can respond to it. She says, hey Garrett, who would be compatible with him? And then Miss Garrett replies and says, you're right. www.virgins.com/anonymous.
Oh.
Yeah. Quick side note, I went to the forums just a couple days ago, and I told everyone, after pages and pages of stuff about the show, I said, hey, by the way, I'll be reading your forum post out loud at my theater next week, and then I'll post the video here, which is, hey guys, how's it going? And Mrs. Garrett sent me a private message on the forum and said, will you please give me a shout out at your show? So, Mrs. Garrett! Yeah! So, the very first page ends with the following burns. Please hold your oohs to the very end, because this is going to get hot. All right? And this is from 5 different people. Hey, when you have air sex, does your pocket protector fall out?
Nice.
Do you have air oral as well? Do you get a hard on from a tornado? I'd hate to see this guy in front of an air conditioner. Here's a tweet from me. Get a life, you freaking loser.
Oh!
Yeah. By the way, that last post came from username Sexy Lil Bitch, who is an advanced member with 3,500 posts in 1 year. So let's go to our second video. I also went on YouTube and went through every single recap video I could find, and I found some people talking about my appearance. Here's one of them.